When most people think of the circus, they usually think of the Ringling Brothers, and that's certainly a good reason. They're in town this weekend. They're in town for a while. So we sent Charlie down there for a little preview of what you can expect if you plan on heading down to the circus. Charlie, you there?
Hey, Megan, you know, we just showed you a couple moments ago. We showed you the segways running around the spot. We also just introduced you to Kellyanne. She was a 16-year-old pachyderm, but this is Kelly the Clown. Now, Kellyanne the Clown. You're Kellyanne and Kellyanne?
Yes, she's my namesake.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to, like, get sort of, you know, I mean, did you have to get a release on that or what?
We shook trunks.
Shook trunks?
Yeah. So it's no big deal.
All right, so I have to ask, in terms of clownese, do you have to do postgraduate work for this?
Yes, many, many years.
And what was the training entailing?
Well, there's chemistry class. You need to learn to mix the pies. Zoology, obviously, you need to learn to deal with the animals.
Shake trunks.
Yes, it's very complicated.
But I do have to ask you, I'm going to get you to pan down here. Take a look at these shoes. Now, we're going to work up here on the ensemble because we met a clown earlier that was inspired by the 80s. You're a flapper.
That's true. I went back a little bit further.
Back to the 20s.
That's true.
Very Great Gatsby-esque, yes. Now, we do have a demonstration going on over here. Explain what we're about to see here, Kellyanne.
We're going to jump forward a couple of years to the motorcycle high wire. This is a beautiful act that you'll see in our show, driven by Alex Petrov, who's actually from Bulgaria. He goes way back in the circus, many generations.
And he's going way back on the wire.
Whoa! And the beautiful Glacy down there on the trapeze, she's one of our dancers from the lovely Brazil.
And this is just one of the things. What is your speciality?
Funny.
Funny. Okay, be funny and go. Make fun of the coat. Make fun of the coat.
Your coat is funny looking.
There you go. It's that kind of funny you get here. All right, now the event is kicked off last night at 7:30. You've got shows through April 10th, so you guys are going to be here for a while.
That's true. We're setting up camp.
All right, now, Kellyanne, for those who are afraid of clowns, what would you say to calm their nerves a bit?
Well, usually if kids are afraid of us, we tell them that we're wearing makeup, just like their mom does, and that I did my hair all up and got all fancy just for the show.
So your hair really is that dark?
It's true. Sometimes I even take my shoes off and I let them put them on so they can see that I have normal feet and normal hands, just like them.
All right, performances are going to be going on through April 10th. You'll see part of this, the High Wire Act, right up there with Glacy and Mr. Petrov from Bulgaria. Kellyanne, thank you so much for your time. You are watching Good Morning Maryland at 9 o'clock. The information you see right there. Make plans, come out. It's a great time for the entire family. Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey Circus. It is Barnum 200. Megan, back into the studio with you. Would you trust me to ride a motorcycle on the high wire as you would ride beneath?
Absolutely not. We are stunned about what is going on there. In fact, I think a couple of people here in the studio were getting a little queasy watching it, especially when he stood up. That was amazing.
Unbelievable. It's all we can do. You know, that's faith. Call it what you want. That's faith. A great performance. It's going to be going on through early April, Megan.
All right, Charlie. Thanks so much. We'll check in with you in a bit.